The Farmers Depot is live. So stick around and find out what this permissionless over-the-counter desk for trunk means and why this makes the Elephant Money ecosystem feature complete. Let's get into it.
Yo, appreciate your time and just know that I'm SK Crypto K, and today you should join my crypto club. Maybe by the end earn some dividends, so in advance I'ma thank you right now for that sub. Hey! Yo, let's go.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is SK Crypto K, and before I get started, allow me to preface everything by saying that I am not a financial advisor and these are for informational and entertainment purposes only.
Yo man, what do you mean feature complete for Elephant Money? I'm just not really following.
Well, let's take a deep dive into what I mean and why the community has all the tools it needs to feed Bertha back into supply shock.
Alright, let's go.
So for this one, we'll do another read along where Elephant Money is now feature complete thanks to the Farmers Depot. Light at the end of the tunnel. Battle tested and stronger than ever, Elephant Money is still on top, having outperformed 100% of the top 100 cryptocurrencies year over year. That includes Bitcoin and Ethereum. Since the all-time low in July of 2021, the current price of Elephant token is well above 2,000% from then and up 454% from just 12 months ago.
And yes, that is despite the protocol gut punch in April 2022.
The protocol has gone through a number of upgrades to further protect this community bank, and with the latest Farmers Depot, Elephant Money is now feature complete. So, between Buy with Bertha, which feeds all buy and sell taxes into the Treasury, Peanuts, which sends 100% of the funds into the Elephant Treasury and automatically bonds into your Stampede, you now have the Farmers Depot, which is directly feeding Bertha as well.
So the community now has every tool in the war chest required to elevate Bertha back into supply shock.
And in regards to some of the stats that were just mentioned above, this is from Coin Codex, which is linked from the article, but the price has increased 454% year over year, has outperformed 100% of the top 100 crypto assets, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, is now trading above the 200-day simple moving average, and in the last 30 days has had 15 of which that were in the green. Obviously, it is down 84% from all-time high, but even despite that exploit,
the Elephant token is winning. Chew on that, haters.
So, in regards to the Farmers Depot, Trunk token is at floor price, and participants today are poised to make 400% plus returns within the Elephant Money ecosystem via Farmers Depot and the Elephant Money farms in 2023. The Farmers Depot directly feeds Bertha to get the system closer to supply shock, of which Bertha has already gained over 2 trillion tokens within the first few days since the Farmers Depot released. And along the way, it just crossed 101 trillion tokens.
Woo, yeah, that's a major milestone right there. Congrats to 100 trillion, baby. Let's go. In the great words of Money Mo, clap that up. Yo, clap that up. Hey.
Yeah, damn right, son.
So 90% of the BUSD entered into the Farmers Depot is sent straight to the BUSD Treasury, which exclusively buys Elephant token to feed Bertha. The other 10% of the Farmer Depot funds immediately performs a buyback onto the Trunk BUSD PancakeSwap liquidity. So taking a quick look over at the Farmers Depot, which can be found on the farm page, you just got to click on the right tab. You can see that since launch, there has been over $211,000 BUSD that has been injected into this system, where coming over to the Trunk page and the stats, 90% of those amount of funds made it right here to the BUSD Treasury. And then based on the governance contracts, whenever a community member hits the buyback strategy button, it will then make a purchase of Elephant token and stuff it into the Elephant Treasury, which if you forget where that is up here in the reserve box with the governance tab. But that is this Elephant buyback strategy, which even right now, there's 4,000 BUSD waiting waiting to purchase elephant as soon as somebody hits this buyback button right here. It's also important to note that the peg and the redeem strategies are going to be crucial for the Farmers Depot, because while the BUSD is buying elephant to go into the treasury, the peg and redeem buttons are part of the outflow from the elephant treasury that goes into buying trunk on the pancake swap pair whenever somebody hits the peg button, and then also the trunk redeem strategy when someone hits the redeem button, which over on this tab will start paying people that are in this queue faster and faster over time. And all of the trunk that gets paid out here dollar for dollar is also burned, which helps the pancake swap peg. But I digress. Let's get back. Here you can see a picture of the elephant treasury, which is valued nearly at $10 million. So even despite the overall market, if there was to be another leg down, this would just give Bertha the opportunity to gobble up more tokens at a cheaper BNB price. So then when the market inevitably rebounds, the value of the elephant treasury, as well as all the elephant holders out there, will see significant increases in their value. So continuing on, once the elephant treasury has reached around 130 to 150 trillion tokens, the ecosystem will get very interesting as elephant supply shocks trunk back to $1. When it comes to the Farmers Depot as a herd member, it would be in your best interest to throw some funds into the Farmers Depot, even if it's just a small amount. And this is to increase the participation numbers. And of course, we know it, the bear market is ugly, and even wealthy crypto participants are hesitant to jump into new projects. But elephant money is an aged and seasoned protocol. People just need to understand it. So the more each one of us teaches another, those sidelined whales can start jumping in. So if I had to guess, the month of December is going to be tough because everybody's buying gifts for the holidays, also selling off their cryptocurrencies in preparation for the tax season. So it is our job to make sure all the education and tools are out there for the start of the year when everything is going to start popping back off. So using the Farmers Depot is easy. Basically, you're just adding BUSD to the depot and you get paid liquid trunk at pancake swap prices in a 30-day bond, which is roughly 3.33% daily that you can claim out as liquid trunk. But all of the funds that go into the Farmers Depot do not go into pancake swap exit liquidity, but instead they go to Bertha. You can then add that liquid trunk to Stampede or the Elephant Money farms, and just know the cheaper trunk is when you enter the farm, the larger the upside is when it's back near $1, but we'll cover more on that in a second. Participants can purchase trunk for 0 slippage compared to pancake swap with 0 fear of being front run. And this photo is an excerpt from the Farm Depot page, but essentially it is an always on over the counter desk for trunk where it buys trunk for you at the time weighted average price when you put your BUSD in. You'll get it for 0 slippage, which is shown in more detail on this chart down below. But a quick example would be if a participant threw in $1 million onto pancake swap, they would lose 30% of their funds to price slippage as opposed to just going through the depot where they maximize their tokens and don't lose any funds.
Whoa, yeah. Could you imagine putting in $1 million and only 700,000 is worth a damn?
Yeah, that would kind of suck. So it's a 30-day discounted bond where you receive 3.33% daily given to you per day. You can add to your position at any time. The Farmers Depot is resistant to price manipulation and flash loans and will always maintain a floor of 25 cents for the system. Of all the BUSD that goes in, 10% of it will be immediately used for price support on the pancake swap chart, and 90% of the funds are sent to the BUSD Treasury for use by the governance contracts, which we already looked at. It all goes into Bertha. The other cool thing is too, if you have a downline herd, you will get a 1% referral reward that would be split between you and that downline person 50-50 and airdrop to you in your Stampede. In regards to the Elephant Money farms, with the liquid trunk that you get from the Farmers Depot, one of the best places to park those funds are the farms themselves. Shown in this example right here, you can see that there's $18.6 thousand BUSD paired with an equivalent $18.6 thousand valued in trunk tokens, which is at the amount of 71.3 thousand tokens. Since there is 0 impermanent loss with this innovative farm's dual staking model, and everything is based on trunk amount times 2 in the farms, which ignores the vaulted BUSD, that means the farm value is worth 142.6 thousand trunk tokens, which is 71.3 thousand trunk tokens times 2. So when trunk nears $1, that means that they are earning 125% APR based on $142.6 thousand, even though they only ever put in $37.2 thousand, which remember is the 18.6 thousand BUSD plus $18.6 thousand worth of trunk at 71.3 thousand tokens. Do you get it?
Yeah, it's coming to me slowly. I'm trying really hard.
Good. Understand there is a major early position advantage here. You'll see here that the APR is 31.5%, but that is because of the current trunk price around 25 cents. But remember, this will max out at 125 plus your early position bonus that we just reviewed. The Elephant Money Farm vaults are immutable, where only your keys can access the funds. There is zero custodial access or money reappropriation. There are no taxes in or out, and there are no time lockups for your money. Farms include all the stable coins. Farms include a number of the top 20 cryptocurrencies, including all stable coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Cake, Matic, and some others. But entering into the Farmers Depot means that Bertha will start buying on the chart rather than the user adding to that pancake swap liquidity. The floor price of trunk will hover around 25 cents as Bertha pays to keep the price there. This is essentially like a liquidity management system LMS band between 25 cents and $1.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro. I never thought of it that way. Holy
Yep, and just wait until Bertha starts making those heavy buys.
So if you're asking how Bertha is capable of that, remember, shown in this graph, basically the right side of it is just an elongated version of the left side, which is the pre-exploit. Bertha is in blue and is rising, and it's only a matter of time before she supply shocks Elephant token in red back up to all-time high, as you saw back here. When this happens, there will be enough money in the system to pay for trunk to be back at $1 easily. So imagine the Elephant Treasury is worth a supply shocked value of millions upon millions of dollars.
And then I come along as the trunk liabilities and I say, hey, big sister Bertha, can I have some money, yo? I need to pay something. Can I have some money?
And then Bertha be like,
Of course, little child. Oh, you just need like $1 million? That's chump change. Here you go.
and then boom. Bertha looks over at trunk and spits at the chump change it needs and pays off all the liabilities of trunk. It's a matter of when and not if. So take advantage now to 4x your money in 2023 by buying up all this cheap trunk now using the Farmers Depot, so Bertha grows faster and supply shocks the entire ecosystem in the middle of a bear market. Now, in regards to traditional yield farms versus the Elephant Money Farms, community member Mike Dre says it best, so I'll let his words speak for itself.
Shout out, homie.
But yesterday, we were a depegged stablecoin, but we are modular. We solved the problem of cash flow for all, but as we know, that's just not enough. So today, we are more than just an always paying on-time global permissionless scalable cash flow machine with a life-changing raffle. We are today problem solvers. We are solving a huge problem in the market,
And that is yield farms, which have 3 major problems.
Problem number 1. The problem of yield farm APRs always being diluted as more participants enter the farms. This is because most yield farms have a fixed allocation of tokens going to each pool, and as more dollars enter the pool, each slice gets smaller and smaller for the individual. So he's not wrong. Problem number 2. As time goes on, sell pressure from the high token emissions starts to outweigh the buy pressure from new participants, and then the token price starts to fall, and the depression of the price of the farm token is an additional factor further driving down the farm APR.
Wow, mind blown, son. You're so right. Spitting facts, son. 100%.
Yep. So yield farm APRs start high and people ape in all excited and
But they always fall. Any veteran yield farmer has experienced this firsthand. These core problems hurt the sustainability of yields in yield farming. He's not wrong. Problem number 3. These two problems above make it so people keep yield farms a secret. And they don't talk about it as much because more participants hurts their yield. Which, when you add all of those up together, it's crazy because the Elephant Money Farms has none of those problems. So, continuing, Elephant Money Farm solves all three of the core problems with yield farms. Problem number 1, the total value lock goes up and yields do not get diluted. So in this case, the more people that enter the Elephant Money Farms, the more value inflow into the Farmers Depot, the assets under management rise up and puts Elephant Money onto different radars, and the more money coming in feeds Bertha, which increases the yield and pays for everybody. Problem number 2, trunk price will return to peg once the imbalance is restored, and then Bertha and arbitrage will help maintain the peg. And this has to do with the redeem queue as well as PancakeSwap, but is a mechanic and backstop system that other tokens you earn just do not have. There are no stability mechanisms in those other coins, whereas Elephant Money Farms has a mechanism that drives it back to $1 over time. And that's why these other platforms just have a price free fall with no floor. He's not wrong. Problem number 3, you can shill Elephant Money Farm and not worry that the yield will be diluted from additional participants. So there's no secrecy here. And you earn 0.5% bonus in Stampede for bringing more users to the first of its kind decentralized community banking system. Elephant Money continues to evolve, and this is why it continues to stay head and shoulders above the competition. But as far as this video goes, folks, that is all that I have. Please be sure to find the article and hold the clap button down for the 50. Comment and share this around. And then also feel free to check out some of these other videos that explain the Farmers Depot and the Elephant Money Farms. And if you're interested in joining my herd, you can find my link tree down in the description below. But for now, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you vibe with me and would like to join my Telegram community, then find the link below and come say hi. And until next time, folks, please stay safe out there, stay blessed, and make good choices with your crypto.
That was a good one, son. Don't forget, y'all, grow your herd, because herd's the word, you heard? Word.